No one noticed him at first. Curled up beside the cold metal gate of the school, the poor puppy barely moved. His small body trembled as students rushed past him, backpacks bouncing, laughter filling the air, shoes splashing through shallow puddles from the morning rain. The puppy stayed still, as if he had learned that being invisible was safer than being seen. His fur was dirty and matted, one ear bent awkwardly to the side. His ribs showed with every shallow breath. But his eyes were fixed on the school doors, full of hope, fear, and loyalty all at once. He had been there since early morning, waiting. The bell rang, loud and sharp, and students flooded the schoolyard. Some finally noticed him. A few pointed. Others laughed. "Is that thing sick?" one boy said, stepping back in disgust. "It's probably dangerous," a girl whispered, pulling her friend closer. Teachers were distracted, students were busy, and the puppy stayed where he was, tail tapping weakly against the ground whenever someone walked too close. He didn't bark, he didn't growl, he didn't beg, he just waited. Inside the school, 12-year-old Ethan sat at his desk, staring at the surface scratched with years of forgotten names. His clothes were worn, his shoes were too small. He kept his head down like he always did, hoping not to draw attention. Life hadn't been kind to Ethan. His mother worked double shifts just to keep the lights on. His father had left years ago. Some nights, dinner was whatever could be found. Most mornings, Ethan walked to school with a knot in his stomach, unsure of what the day would bring. The puppy was the only bright spot in his life. Weeks earlier, Ethan had found him behind a dumpster, cold, shaking, and starving. Instead of walking away, Ethan shared his food, his blanket, and his quiet company. He named him Hope. That morning, Hope followed Ethan all the way to school. Ethan didn't have the heart to turn him away. Now, sitting in class, Ethan felt that knot tighten. His hands trembled under the desk. He knew the rules. Pets weren't allowed. If the teachers found out, everything could be taken from him. Outside during recess, Hope slowly wandered closer to the building. The whispers grew louder. "He doesn't belong here. What if it bites someone?" A teacher finally noticed and frowned. "This is unacceptable," she said. "Whose dog is that?" Silence fell over the playground. Students glanced around. No one spoke. Ethan's heart pounded so hard he thought everyone could hear it. Before he could stand up, someone muttered, "It's probably a stray." The word stray hung in the air. Hope sat down, ears drooping, tail curling round his body as if he understood he didn't belong. A staff member pulled out his phone. "I'll call animal control," he said. Ethan stood up. His legs shook. His voice barely worked. "Please," he said. "He's mine." The playground went completely silent. The teacher sighed. "You know the rules, Ethan. Pets weren't allowed on school grounds." Ethan nodded slowly. He knew. But his voice cracked anyway. "He didn't mean to come," he said. "He just didn't want to be alone." Hope looked up at him and wagged his tail. That small motion broke something inside the crowd. But rules were rules. The call had already been made. Ethan knelt down and wrapped his arms around Hope, pressing his face into the dirty fur. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I tried my best." Some students looked away, uncomfortable. Others felt something heavy settle in their chests, and just as the moment felt unbearable, someone stepped forward. It was Mr. Harris, the quiet literature teacher most students barely noticed. He knelt beside Ethan and the puppy. "What's his name?" he asked gently. Ethan swallowed hard. "Hope." Mr. Harris smiled. He stood up and turned to the staff. "I'll take responsibility for him," he said calmly. Gasps rippled across the playground. "I'll foster the puppy," Mr. Harris continued. "I'll make sure he's safe." The phone was lowered. The call was canceled. Mr. Harris took off his jacket and wrapped it around Hope, lifting him carefully. Then he looked at Ethan. "You can visit him every day after school," he said, "and you don't have to face things alone anymore." Ethan couldn't speak. Tears streamed down his face as Hope licked his hands, tail wagging wildly. For the first time in a long time, Ethan felt seen, truly seen. Over the next few weeks, everything changed. Hope grew stronger. Students brought food. Teachers helped pay for vet visits. The puppy who once didn't belong became the heart of the school. And Ethan, he smiled more, walked taller, learned that kindness doesn't always come from the loudest voices, but from those who choose compassion when it matters most. That day, a poor puppy came to school misunderstood and unwanted. But he left behind something far greater. A reminder that one act of kindness can change a life forever. Because sometimes hope arrives on for small paws.